deep inside New Mexico, USA, in Los Alamos. Testing for the first ever nuclear bomb was taking place at 5:29 a.m. Flying overhead was one of the infamous B-29 bombers. They were trying to see if the plane could successfully fly overhead without getting destroyed. Rewind the clocks back to 1943, and the first scientists were starting to think about a nuclear bomb that could be used. The first challenge was no one has ever dropped a bomb this powerful, let alone an atomic bomb, so many things had to be considered, like how far would they need to get to stop the blast from destroying the plane, cooking them alive, or giving them lethal amounts of radiation. So they launched Project Silverplate. Project Silverplate was the Air Force's contribution to the Manhattan Project. At first, they wanted to use the Avro Lancaster because of its larger bomb bay, but instead they settled with the B-29 Superfortress because they already had American-trained pilots experienced on this plane, which allowed them to keep the project more secret. Their first step was to go work on the engines. Many engineers worked long hours on Project Silverplate to improve the thrust-to-weight ratio. To achieve this, they used newer Pratt & Whitney engines that provide better thrust. However, to fully harness the thrust, they developed a new propeller to keep up with the insane rotational speed. The second step was to make the planes lighter. To achieve this, they removed all of the equipment and replaced large parts of the fuselage with new aerospace-grade aluminum, similar to what's used in modern-day planes like the 747 or A380. Project Silverplate set the stage for newer nuclear bombers. Once we were able to prove that a bomb could be dropped from a plane, the next question was how many could you hold, with some modern-day planes being able to hold up to 20 nuclear warheads. And millions were spent on planes just to spy on Russian planes, and vice versa. This would hopefully allow it to get away from the blast of the bomb that has never been dropped. So in 1945, when they finally dropped the bomb, it successfully made it away, allowing them to move on with their plan to drop the bomb on Hiroshima. Thanks for watching.